Well, hello, my YouTube friends. Another year, another show, and this year, the ECCKS has been very good to me. Not only for my scores, but as usual, for the extreme pleasure to meet all of you, my friends, all of you who come to the show. I wish more could come because those shows makes that hobby worthy for me. That's simple as that. I absolutely adore. I'm going to try to show you some marvels while I'm rambling as usual. I couldn't imagine that hobby without the pleasure of sharing with you, my friends. This is, to me, the best part of it. So I'm literally my plane just arrived this morning, like maybe a couple of hours ago, sorry. And I really wanted to have as usual, my first impression of that show and show you the scores that I did, whether it's knives, scalpels, lights, watch, whatever, gifts. As usual, it goes all the way. So yeah, let's talk about that show while presenting the knives, shall we? But first thing first, I started my first score actually before coming with that marvelous Radiomir, the Panerai 690. So for those of you who don't like watching, sorry, I'm not going to extend the video, but that was my first score there. And I got it through a knife guy actually who is also selling knives, Jason. Evoke something on Instagram. Beautiful, one of my favorite Radiomir. Extremely hard to find, if you can find any even. So that was already the thing that I had to pick up there, and that made my day. Already that was enough, but it was a watch, so I need to score some things. Then I had this knife that is not a score from the show, that is a delivery. So yeah, let's start with this one. It's not a delivery. I mean, I bought it from Randy, a guy on Instagram that you may very well know, and I'm gonna have a review about each and every one of those knives. But first thing first, I wanted to discuss of the way to get knives again, as usual. You can get the knife different way. But for me, going to the show, the most important, I mean, of course, you can score like lottery if you're lucky, or if you have nice friends, as I'm going to discuss with you. You can win lotteries. You can also participate in auction, but really, honestly, the most important thing in those shows is to hang out with you guys. So this knife, I bought it, just before going to the show, and I had it delivered there. So yeah, I can consider it being also part of the scores of the show, I would say. That Carry Mini Roadster is exquisite. Check that hand rub. One of the best hand rubs I've seen. I wish you could appreciate the dramatic hollow that you have here on the bevel. It's exquisite. The tip, check out that tip now. The grind of that roadster is exceptional. Love it, absolutely love it. And the antique Westinghouse micarta with the zirconium, that's a theme actually. Look at that. I have here Westinghouse and zirconium, as we're going to see here on the back spacer. I don't want to mess around and on the clip. I have some zirconium here, some Westinghouse, a lot of zirconium everywhere, and quite a few Westinghouse. It's a kind of theme, And this, look how clever Peter was on the clip. This is zircotai. So the zircotai finish, the part is bronze to match the Westinghouse, and of course you have the zirconium to match the bolster. Exceptional knife, as you can expect from Peter. As usual, that design is excellent. I love the matte finish on the zirconium here on the bolsters, as well as on the dragon spine backspacer. It's an extraordinary knife, and it will have its own review for sure. So that was the delivery, okay? Then let's start with the show. This is a gift from my friend Alan, who came from Maryland. He's kind of new. He's been collecting for I don't know, a couple of years. And he became a true friend. And it's the second pipe that he's offering me. Truly appreciate that gift. Absolutely adore those kind of attentions. This was something that I bought I bought a couple of flashlights when, when Marshall died, unfortunately. And Olight did something really great. For one day, they had this sale, and all the benefits, all the profits of that sale went to Marshall's family. So I was happy to participate. I bought one for Frank, one for me. So I recovered this one, and I'm really, really happy with that light. You see, check that. Woo, 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 woo. Beautiful. So yeah, I have this also. And then let's go with the show. Now, shall we? After 5 minutes. So the show, like I said, a lot of my friends that I've seen here. I'm not gonna name them, but you know who you are, and a lot of you were missing too. And I truly hope that I will catch you soon on a next show. So it was a small show, okay, and I absolutely adore it. First of all, because it's in Florida, so it's you have the it's just by the beach. It's exceptional. You can go to the show, and just right across the street, you can just for the heck of it, you can walk on the beach, and it's smaller, so it's way better for me. For my appreciation, it's better. When you go to Blade, for example, it's a zoo. I mean, even if you're at the hotel, you have to walk like 10 minutes to get to the show. It's huge, and when you go out of the show, there's not much to do there. So yeah, absolutely adore. Now let's see this knife. Woo! What do we have here? Oh, a great story about my tooth score. You know what? Let's stop rambling and let's discuss about that. I am not really lucky in the draws, but I am very lucky with my friends that surrounds me. So, how it is? I love the Barajas family. I love them. I love Edison from the start. I knew him when he started making his crazy grind. He was all over the place. He went to the show. He didn't even have a booth. He has all his knife with his brother like that on his backpack. So really, I've seen the very beginning of this family, and I love them like crazy. And they are responsible for my best scores, actually. So when we entered the lottery for that Marsh, he had this one and the California Vanquish with the same finish. Westinghouse here, beautiful blue liners, very nice Zerk clip as well as backspacer with this very nice flame torch finish that I absolutely adore. Those two knives were the knives of the show. Honestly, this Mini Rockstar and the California Vanquish were the knives of the show. They were incredible. So yeah, when I really wanted to get this one, so Edison told me, okay, I'm gonna enter the lottery for you because I really want you to do the video about it. I want to see you do the video about it. Edison, it will have also a video about it, and this knife has your name all over the place. So he entered the lottery for me, and the draw was Edison, so I got this knife thanks to Edison Barajas. Thank you so much, my brother. Then I went to Vic, so Edison's brother, Vic's table, and everyone was all over that knife. So I decided to look at it because most of the time their design, I love them, but the design, they don't match. Either Edison does like those tipless grind that I don't really like, or Vic does really like massive knives, but this one, check that. What a freaking marvel. Whether it's the design that is wicked, check that. It's a wicked design. Check the Tonto is aggressive, and yet it's a very small package. Also, with the material, this beautiful canvas micarta, very nice finish on the Zerk bolsters, very nice clip, pivot too. Look at this clip, zirconium, absolutely phenomenal. So everyone was all over there, and when I looked at it and picked it, I was like just crazy. I became instantly crazy. So before the draw, I mean the draw was about to happen, So I said, no, what the heck, I want to enter that. And I asked a couple of friends also to help me out with that because I really, really wanted it. And actually, the bag was full of tickets. This knife was like one of the stars of the show by far. Everyone was crazy, as they should be, because it's a phenomenal. I can't. I probably even carried it more than the marsh. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So when the draw happened, Natalie, Vic's wife, that I really like. I told you I really like the family. I told her, work for me. I really want you to have, and she was like, I really want you to have the knife. I want you. And she picked the name of Andrew. So if she was disappointed, she was like, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't get it. But me, I was ecstatic. Because Andrew, thank you, my friend, was also someone that entered that lottery for me. He really wanted me to have that knife, so he entered in that lottery for me. So this is why, even though I'm not lucky, as I told you, I am lucky to have great friends. Check those tolerances here. Absolutely phenomenal. Those guys, check here. Those guys do incredible job. Of course, Vic, you're gonna have the video about that magnificent knife that I absolutely need to know the name now, because I just realized that I don't know the name of it. But man, what a phenomenal, what a great action. Fantastic. It's just brilliant. I absolutely love that knife. And this one's gonna be a user. I don't care about the zirconium. It's already rubbed a little bit in my pocket. I don't care. I'm gonna use it, and when the time will come to get a spa, Vic will do the spa for sure. But this is a knife that will have a lot of pocket time. Absolutely pleased with that. And it's not even over, my friends. Let me show you some knives while I'm rambling. My friends from France, Bastinelli knives. You know him probably for his wicked, tactical. They're martial artists. He came to me and said, "Mo, Zvi, please come to the table. I know you're a surgeon, and I want to have your opinion about something that we did. It's a custom steampunk scalpel. Check that. Oh, Jesus, wait a minute. It's horrible. Check that. So he told me, yeah, I want to have your opinion. It's a fully custom. We did that. What do you think about it? Just want to have your opinion." So I said, I'll make it simple to you. Is it for sale? It's not something like you want to just to display. Yeah, it's for sale. Okay, so my opinion is simple. How much is it? Give me the price, and I say I'll take it like right now for sure. Check that beauty. It is I love. Usually I hate logos, but on this one it goes perfectly well with that. Check that. You have even a little bit of a recurve here. It's beautiful. The grind is excellent. It cuts like nothing. I could use that in my practice. And this steampunk finish is insane. So that will be definitely a showcase piece on my desk, because to me, having that, it's such a beautiful piece. So and honestly, it's a steal. They said it. Okay, I can give the price for that, for the heck of it. $200 for that, pure custom. It's crazy. It's like it's a no-brainer. Anyone should have that scalpel from those guys. And they are so kind. They emigrated now to the United States. Because in France, it's not really a place where collecting knives is really something very trendy. So they immigrated to the States, and they do well for themselves. Bastinelli knives, absolutely great guys. So here it is, my friend. We are heading to the 15 minutes. As I said, I'm going to make a review, not about the watch, but check the blue. You know what? Let me see if that freaking light can show you. Let me see. I don't know. Wait a minute, I'm going to steal it. Because I have the light in my mouth. Since I got some crazy material, to do those videos, I've got the light in my mouth. Let's see. It's called the Sunburst Dial. And the blue with the sun is incredible. And we are now heading to the 15 minutes. And I will leave it at that. It was probably way more erratic than usual. But this is what I like. This is why I continue making those videos. And hopefully for the last remaining couple of hundred people who are still watching those videos, I hope that this is what you like too. I'll catch you very soon, my friend, for a review about all those knives. All those, probably not the scalpel, because I don't know what I could do or what I could talk about in 15 minutes, but all those nights will have their review. And the watch, it's not my style also to do a video about the watch, so just look at it and it's enough. Bye-bye, my friend. It was a pleasure.